Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Gintu, back again to the roots of today. After busy work in the fish ponds, back again to the roots of my place where I don't want people to know more much about wherever I'm just staying here, guys. I'm a little bit out of Nyabuhanse and making a little bit of fun, then I'm going to check home. Look at this environment I am, guys. So very nice environment coming out from this position, and I'm very awesome to talk about. Today we have much to discuss of today, and I'm very sure that everything gonna be very fantastic coming out from this position, and it is called it's Mabera, guys. For the people who knows this place, it's more specifically Mabera. And thank you very much, guys, for the people who are always in this channel. And yesterday I was talking about much appreciative, and you allowed me to express myself yesterday, as I had apologized and also I was baptized at the same time. And I really appreciate and thank you very much for your hospitality and the way I've just been expressing myself once and for all, so as I can give you more of the content coming out from this position. And it's very awesome. I like this environment. So I'm looking for a specific place so as I can just sit. Let me sit here, guys, so as because whenever you are just allowed to get into such kind of a hotel here, and it has such kind of a meticulous position, you can come and cherish and talk, and everything gonna be very awesome. So guys, today we're gonna be talking about how things are just running outside here, how things gonna be improved, and this is much for the fans who are always there supporting, liking, and also sharing as much of the things that are more possible. So guys, from this position I'm heading to where the fish pond is, and I had stocked at this hotel much of the fish, and they are telling me that they have some miscellaneous challenges, so as I can tackle them once and for all and know what is the next move. So from this position, let me head to where the fish are, so as we can talk more much from there and experience and get the knowledge to know, because I have already started fertilization at my ponds. Today I'm going to show you the ones that has been stocked and what is the challenge that is governing them onto this position, and why are not growing, and where and what is the challenge that they having, because they talked about miscellaneous challenges has got them. So here, guys, it's a little bit of a big hotel called Jofa Hotel, and much of the people always come here because I was once a cook here and I was once a soldier. I'll give you such kind of the stories whenever we are transforming this video to move one-on-one live coming out from this segment. Keep it turned, keep it tuned, and always things gonna be coming more lit outside here. I like this. Wow, the environment is so big, so nice. Wow, construction it's ongoing. I'll just pass through here, guys. Let me check. Wow, look at this. It's an ongoing construction, guys. I really appreciate, because I've ever done much of the jobs, because I was always talking about Gintu has ever done much of the jobs outside here. It's not a joke, because this kind of the big construction being constructed here, it started 2014. I was in standard 8 during that time. 2014 I was in standard 8 when my brother was having much of the tenders from the guy who is building this kind of a big transformative hotel, and this is much of the accommodation, and you can just see how it looks like from this position. So my brother was once driving a tractor before he came to be a big driver to trucks and owning his own tippers and something like that. So I was in standard 8 whenever I did my KCPE here, standard 8 module. Then I was at home waiting for the result before I could join Form 1. So my brother was getting me from home and telling me that I want you to come. Then we come and bring some stones. We were going unloading and offloading. My brother started giving me much of the work that could transform this one. I have never imagined that this big stuff, it can be built with even a single person. It's not a must that you have to build it once so as it can reach where it has reached. I can just remember from 2014 starting with the foundation, and right now the first course, the second and the third. So you can I like this guys, because it's a transformative investment that is coming out from this position. And I can just trespass inside here so as we can just see what is happening. Wow, look at this, look at the ceiling, look at the wiring of the, I like this. Wow, look at how it's looking like. Very awesome, very awesome. Wow, I like this. So guys, I'm trespassing from this position. You cannot come and film once, because I was given mandate as I'll always come here, and I do other things that are more possible coming out from this segment. So I'm just trespassing with this. Guys, I followed it down. Look at this. I'm falling down. I never knew it is close, so I wanted to push. Look at this. Jesus. So I'm becoming dirty. But we have to fall down. Guys, say sorry. Say sorry. Say sorry, guys. This is giving you a content, guys. Coming out from this position. Look at this. So dirty. And even me, I've got some. Look at this. Jesus. But no problem. Oh my Lord. Look at this. Jesus. All of this, we have to get out the content, and it has to come day to day. Oh, even guys, I've left my phone down here. Hey. My phone is here. I have fallen. We have to bear with the circumstances. Here in Africa, they talk about kuanguka, kutereza si kuanguka. That slithering, it's not falling. But what? I've fallen. I've fallen down. Exactly. So guys, I'm back to my roots. Back to the position I always come and cherish. Hey, it's now hurting me. Jesus. But everything is so awesome. A man should not cry always. But we have to do other things that are more possible coming out from this segment. So guys, I'm heading direct to where the fish are, so as we can just see and know what is happening from this position. Let me check. It's a small fountain fall. The small fountain fall here, and I can see some fish inside here. But look at now what I was always talking about, guys. I was ever talking about we have some problems that do incur with the fish, and right now you can even see at the backyard here we have water is turning into it's turning into greenish, and this is what I was talking about, the green bloom, which is the green turbidity I was ever talking about. And we can just see what is a little bit minimal into this small pond, and we have the substances that also bring such kind of the green turbidity is the fish waste is number one, and also we have the feeds that are always thrown here. Whenever they're thrown here and they are not eaten fully, so they sometimes develop to they sink down because they are not used all. So whenever they sink down, they decay and decompose, so and become fertilizer, which is now essential for the growth of phytoplanktons and zooplanktons from this position. So unataka kupiga maji humu? Oh, nyasi. Oh, the guy here wants to exercise other jobs here. I like this. So let me see what is happening right now and to this position, because I have one of my best friend, but is not able to talk, so it's only signs. I have to communicate with him because I was ever doing work with him here, and he's so nice guy. Let me check the guy. Wow, he's the guy here. I like this. Wow. Hey. That's a 6. You know, here it's like 12, so he has to say saa 12, which is a 6. You're gonna be leaving this position. Oh, thanks. That's how guys are. We always communicate with this guy, and he's a very genuine guy, and he's the one who is always watering some of the garden, and also let's talk about the flower gardens and the grass like these ones here. You can even see how meticulous it is. Guys, that's how the work is ongoing here, and this guy is the only person who can do this work. He doesn't have much of the things that maybe he can see envy with you. Oh, we have some small animals here that are climbing me. Look at this. Very small. Look at this. I'm seeing the leakage here. Okay, they have not been brought into this position, so you can just communicate with that guy, because guys, I'm going to show you and tell you much of the stories coming out from this position, because the young man there who is watering such kind of the grass there, we were doing with him the work of transport. We were in transport section, so I don't know how things are gonna be moving, but we have to allow what's just taking over from this area. So I have to check what is just happening from this segment, because I'm gonna be giving you the stories. Hello, Jambo Ken. They are in, but I don't know why you cannot see them fantastically from here, but it's because of water is a little bit it's a little bit thicker, so that's why you cannot see it right now here. So we have to bear with the circumstances on how things are coming out. Guys, my battery went off, so that's why I've just recovered it, and I've put another one so as we can continue with our vlog. We have a new brother here. Hey brother, how are you, bro? How is the work? Why can't you water the flower beds around 4 or something like that? What? Around 4 saa 10 huko? Or during the night it can get more wetness, so it cannot dry easily. Wow, I like this. So the guy is helping the... What's the name of that guy who is not talking?
Bernard.
Bernard. Yeah. But here, whenever you hear somebody talking about Bubu, is somebody who is cannot speak. So how is the work, bro?
Hey, very nice.
The work is nice. Yeah. I see you enjoy your work.
I enjoy my work. Yes, I love my work. Hey?
You love your work.
Yeah.
So you hey, why are you putting it like you are now? You have something called kukojoa. You want to urinate?
Yeah, I urinate in the glass.
Look at this man here. How many times per day do you water this plant? The grass and the plants and everything here?
2 times.
2 times.
Yeah.
2 times a day. Early in the morning or?
Early in the morning.
And evening. Wow. Look at the flowers, guys. Look at the flowers. I like this. So you are talking about you have to water all the compound.
Yeah.
The whole of the compound.
The whole of the compound.
Per day twice.
Per day twice.
And at what time are you getting out?
In the morning, I wake up on
around 6.
No.
5. 4.
4. Around 4.
Are you sleeping here?
Yeah.
Oh, you are sleeping here. I was wondering, like somebody like me get from my home 4 to come here, it will be a very hectic time. So you are talking about who is the person who is always cutting the grass and doing everything?
Cutting the grass.
Slashing grass and.
Slashing it.
Oh, you are the person taking care of everything.
Yeah.
So whenever I can give you such kind of a work, you can do it at my home.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you want to move from here and come to my home?
Yeah. so long as money.
So long as money.
My talk.
Make sure your boss doesn't hear this. Everything is so understanding. Yeah. I see the work is just done here, guys. And about the fish pond, who is always with this fish pond? Are you the one?
Yeah.
So why is water green right now? Yeah. How many times do you change it per day?
Per day or per week?
Per week?
Yeah.
You change it per week?
Yeah.
Once? Once per week?
Once per week.
Okay.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday. Yeah, so this Sunday, it means that yesterday, did you change yesterday?
I'm not changing.
Guys, yesterday was on Sunday and I was here. So you're talking about is always changing. So sometimes is okay. When are you going to change it? Next?
Next.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So how do you change it? Very early in the morning.
Yeah.
Will I make it? Very early in the morning. Yeah. So you change it, then you put another one. How do you change them? Because you have fish here and you withdraw water using, do you use a bucket to just take water out?
Take the water out.
Out, then after there?
After there you...
Where do you always place the fish? Now you have took all water out. Where do you put some fish?
Some fish. That container.
Oh, you have a container there.
Yeah.
So you take them all to the container?
All
to the This young man here has much to say. Guys, never be bored with this Kenya, because every week they change water, and every week whenever they change water, it means that the fish are transferred every week. Why can't you find a solution? You want to find a solution so as this water will be retained there, you will not be getting fish out. You know, now they have stress, they have mortality rate. So mortality rate is very high. Why can't you find a solution so as they can just remain there and remove water? Or can't you use a pump?
A pump? Yeah, but
it will take time.
It will take time, yeah.
Or it's misusing the resources.
Yeah.
You have to use bare hands and containers.
Yeah, chap.
It's called chap. Okay, and hey, I like how the work is done, because guys, it's like an enjoying the work. So you can even see how it's just holding. They don't have those kind of they're called what's the name of those stuffs, like the notches. So whenever you place it, it can control water how you want. How do you find that whenever you touch it that way, it's so easy?
Yeah.
That is easy. And you have to control with a
Come
finger.
like a lady.
So how can you control it?
I control, but
Do,
because
do I see? Do. You want to wash me? That's no. Guys, this guy is now. I like this work because, guys, it's an enjoyment here, and you can just see how they are just watering. How do you know that this water is enough for this grass? How do you know? Or you see the wetness, so as you can now see that it's now enough for the grass during that time. Eh? Wow, I like this. Look at these trees, guys. They look so awesome. So awesome. And guys, once upon a time, when I was stocking some fish here, the ones that you have just seen at that small pot, it's not the ones that I stocked some fish. This is where I stocked some fish for the first time, and due to unconditional circumstances of getting the green turbidity and also getting the bloom, which is the green bloom, so it has been they have been transferred from here because they want to stock here ornamental fish, which are very colorful. So as they are called eyes impression. So whenever somebody comes here, you will find an eye impression from this small pool, and it can just work from this position. So everything is just taking position from this area, and I'm gonna be sitting at one position so as I can talk much, because I enjoy how the work is done, guys, because I think even so you enjoy the work how it's ongoing here. So let me give him a little bit time as he's going on with the work from this position. So guys, this is how this hotel is looking like. And I was talking about the guy who is not speaking. Not, how is it called? How is he called? He cannot even hear, guys. He cannot speak and he cannot hear too. So the signs are the only thing that can you can make signs so as you can understand what you mean. So I was talking about once upon a time I was in the driving, and I was a loader and offloader, and that guy who is not speaking was once a co-driver. You can now imagine how a person who not speak or talk is just talking to me from talking to me from that position. So you can now imagine a person who is not talking or is not hearing can control you with talk about you have a truck. So but he was very knowledgeable, very intelligent, and I like that. Very intelligent. So whenever he sees me doing some hands this way, so he thinks I'm talking to him, so he's always answering me. So we have to understand this guy. So he's very intelligent. From he was transferred from the tippers in 2019 till date. Is the one who is making some manual works in this compound, because it's the same company I was working with. And during that time, guys, there's once my brother called him, and my brother was the one who oriented him and he taught the guy how to make sure that he knows how to be a co-driver, and you cannot challenge him anything, and he's very, very sharp. Even I can tell you guys, he's the one who oriented me. He's my best friend. I'll give him something, so as whenever I'm getting out from here, I'll let him get something from this position. I'll give him something. So he's the one who taught me how to offload and load, because he was a co-driver. A co-driver doesn't have to get a spade, get some things that we have to make sure that you are driving, you are doing what, and you are doing what. So once the tipper stops, he knows what actually is there. Like whenever you talk about maybe you are driving, then you get assessed or you get the police at the road. So he knows that you have to have 100 shillings or whatever money, you have to lend it to the police, then you go. So he had that knowledge. He knew whenever we stop or he sees the vehicle stopping. So once upon a time, we were traveling from my home to a place called Rongo. Then it was at night. And, you know, he fell asleep. So we went, then we reached at a point, the traffic police just stopped us. Then my brother stopped to the vehicle. Then I wanted to talk to them because it was very, very, very late, and it was Corona time. Kenya had abolished that whenever it reaches 6 or 7, you should be no more vehicles outside during the corona season. So this guy, whenever we stopped, he knew that we have reached at the site. So we were having sand at the tipper at the back, and it was enclosed. So whenever it was enclosed with it's called a plastic bag or a plastic paper up, and so as it should be covered, so as that sand, whenever it's just moving, you know, acceleration, sometimes that sand can fly this, and it can bring some harm. It can bring some harm. So whenever I'm just talking this way, so he talks to me, so I have to give the direction what's happening. So the guy was asleep, and he just got up once. Then he knew that the vehicle had stopped. So without seeing the police, he rushed backward, go and open the door. Guys, we were at the middle of the road. He opened the door, and the door opened, and the sun started coming down. And then, you know, guys, sometimes it's very, very interesting. But during that day, it was very late in the very late, and we had now to make sure that we remove the sand that is at the door, and we move it down. Then we close the door again. Then we take the spades. Then take the sand from the Maram road. It was not even it was a Makaram. It's a Roman road, so it's the same road of the tar. So we had to take spades, and hey guys, it was a very hectic time. So I can just remember that guy, and I can just say it's very, very interesting to have such kind of the people, and you will just enjoy. So even I can just speak about he was always eager and telling my brother that I want to know how to drive. I want to know how to drive. So my brother was, you don't hear? How can you hear somebody? The horn is just maybe the siren from ambulance, something like that. So you will end up bringing some chaos to the road. So he told the boss that I want to transfer this guy from this because he's here to, you know, whenever you have for instance, talking about you are a driver and you have a co-driver, it means that co-driver, whenever you are not there, you have to train the guy. Whenever you are even sick, you can just take the responsibility of taking over the game of maybe driving. So how can you now leave the vehicle with that such kind of a person? So it was very hectic, and the boss transferred him to this kind of a hotel during 2021. I can just remember, even before 2021, they were doing here some works, because even me, I was removed from the driving. Then I came here to do some cleanness when the hotel was being opened at the backyard here. So I can just remember during that time, I came and we did some cleanness from the rooms, even assembling some seats because they came from China. So we had to study, and we had to read the manual books, so as we can operate the Chinese seats, so as we can combine them and make a pattern, so as somebody can just sit. Even one seat took us like 2 hours before we could just even assemble it once. So it was very hectic during that time. And that's why I'm talking about, that's why he was just gotten to this institution, so as he can do much, because he never learned more much. He never got much of education because of lack of the schools that offer such kind of the services to such kind of the people. So that's how everything is moving. And I once was into this institution, guys. Whenever this hotel was being opened, I was the person. People need me. Sorry, guys. They have to wait a little bit. So whenever I was here, the first job I was offered was one. This hotel, it was not to be opened in it was first date, it was 1st January 2021. That's what it was opened, and we had no system here. We had even the waiters were we never knew even who is the chief chef. We never knew who will be a security. So that day came, our boss told us, tomorrow we are opening a hotel, so come tomorrow so as we can start the project. Then we came in the morning, very early in the morning. Then whenever we reached here, we found that we have been selected already, and I was given the work of security. I can just remember during that time I was given the security department and to this institution, but I have never performed it. So I went to a training of 2 weeks, then I came back so as I could do the job very meticulously. From there I was good in terms of CCTV. Then I started checking the CCTVs and to this institution, and from the CCTVs then I rushed to help in stewards, if you can just know the stewards. So I was a steward in this institution. The people were just taking the garbage from the kitchen outside and something like that. Then from there I started cooking for the talk about the staffs. So from there, cooking a little bit. Sometimes I was being told, now do this from the bigger room. From the bigger room, where now the kitchen premises had been expanded a little bit. There was a very big kitchen there. So I started cooking whenever the head chef is not there. The guy who is the senior told me that take something, start going. So from there I talked about, I can be a chief chef. So I had got much of the training from there. Then I went back to school in Nairobi. Then I did my catering and accommodation, and I was the best. And even I graduated, I was the best, guys, in terms of kitchen premises, because the what I just went to see there, it's last theory. But in terms of talk about practical, I had done it unto this institution, and I can just say that I'm very, very eager. Whenever I come here, I find that this is my home. And from there now I came back whenever the hotel that during the corona time it had collapsed in Nairobi. I came back to this hotel. Then I cooked here like some several days before I migrated to Ayamaro there, and I could do there some jobs. This is where he took me from, and because I got from Nairobi, then I joined Kenya Relief Organization, which was from which was forming an organization from the United States. Then I had to come here for some weeks before the at Kenya Relief Organization, there were shifts. You can come to work 1 week, and 1 week you stay at home. So that extra week that I'm home, I could come here and cook and get a little bit of something. So during that time, I went to see my fish ponds there. Then Ayamaro came there. So that's where we met from, and he told me there's no need of me coming back to hotel management. I can do with fish farming, and I can construct him with a fish pond. So that's where the story is coming from. So that's how I moved from one position to another. And I'm very, very eager to say that I'm very proud of what I've just ever doing and my life journey until where I have just reached. And from these guys, it's a much of experience, because I have passed from one step to another via not even going, maybe talking about I have just jumped once to another position. Everything that I'm just doing, the fish farming that I'm always doing, I've ever done it 5 years ago. Before I was doing it while I'm in school, I was doing it while I was home, I was doing when I was in some jobs like driving, like co-driving, like I started the first fish pond whenever I was working with the internet, and I was digging some tunnels to lay some cables, which are the fiber cables. So that's why I earned some money, and I bought that plot of my fish ponds, and that's how I'm just moving on. And that's why I talked yesterday in the video that we have been resurrected and I have been baptized, so as we can give you more much of the content which is more valid outside here. And I really like what I'm just doing right now because of the steps I've just made. So here we can just see it's a polite notice: keep off grass. So you have not to step on the grass because the pathways are arranged very well. I can just see they have a little bit of a small fish pond here, and it's very blue tiled, and we have big containers. Look at this, very big. So these ones for I think it's for the flowers. They want to plant some flowers inside here, and for the people of this kind of wow, I like this. Wow, look at this, guys. I like this. So awesome. It looks very meticulous, very awesome. Wow, very awesome. So guys, that's how the this institution is ongoing with the work, and this is the bridge Even this fish pond, which is the small fish pond for the ornamental fish, it has a bridge here, and I really like it because this is the first eye impression. Whenever somebody wants to come here, it's the first eye impression, so as they can put here some ornamental fish, colorful fish, so as they can continue swimming into this position. For the people who have ever done with the colored fish, you can just tell me much of the things that are always done so as water can be retained very clean. I want that information because if you don't want to use it's called oxygen pumps, but I think oxygen pumps are more necessary, so as they can have the koi. Do you know, sometimes in Japan, I've ever seen in Japan in some videos, they have the koi. You can even see the kois inside here, guys, and what is very, very clean, because in Japan even the street water, it's very clean, and kois can even stay there. I'm just wondering why in our area is it that we have green bloom. Somebody can just tell me that. I have that equation still. I've never known. Do they use some chemicals? Do they use which kind of the substances do they use so as water can be retained to be very clean? So I will wish to have such kind of knowledge so as I can implement it, because you can see our fish pond here is very totally dark, totally green, and the fish, you can even see some fish inside here very well. Here we have good flowering plants here, and they are watered daily. Wow, they are watered daily. Look at this. Wow, it resembles this one, but I have to take this, and it has steps. Look at this is now more maturing. Wow, look at this, is maturing. This is a little bit so purple, and every color is here. I like this. Wow, you have more much of the things reflecting here. So guys, I have to go with this, my flowers here, and hey bro, mambo iko aje sasa? Uko fit nikirudi hapa nitakuachia kitu usijali. So continue with the work. So I see it's approaching 7, guys, in the evening, and this is how I come out with this video from this position, one-on-one. So bro, continue with the work. Okay. And again, you are coming around and around and around every time.
Yeah.
You have to water. For how long do you water this kind of the grasses here?
How long?
For like 30 minutes, 1 hour? 1 hour? Wow. I hope they give you food here. Yeah. Hey, this one is it's giving me a headache. I was about, what's that touching me? Hey, this guy is an operator with the fingers here. Fingers! I like it, bro. Thank you very much, bro, for your hospitality. I like it. So guys, I have to leave this place, and I'm gonna be doing some other. Wow. I have another yellow. Wow, I like this. Because it's one, I'll just leave it here. Let me put this one here. Wow. Look at this environment, guys. Looks very awesome. Let me put this one here. Wow. Look at this. You can just wonder, wow, how are these things happening here? I like this. So guys, I have to move out from this position. It's now getting dark, and it's the evening time, and I hope you have just enjoyed the video, and you are making things more happy coming out from this segment. And I like how we are interacting, guys, and you commenting positive vibes always, and I really like that, and I really appreciate and say God bless you all. Let's continue with the same spirit. I really like it. Same spirit always, guys, because I see something here. This is 6 feet, guys. If you go here and the water is full, you are done. Let me check here. Wow, look at this position. They have stairs there. Somebody can come and leisure here with your girlfriend. I'm still, it's not yet opened, guys, and it's still under construction and still under management, and it's not yet opened for everyone to come because I have my own project ongoing and I'm waiting to stock here some ornamental fish. That's why I'm always here making sure that everything is running, because it's about to be opened, and whenever it's being opened I'll be the one who is managing the fish farming in this site. And I really appreciate, because it's the thing that has just come, so as I can manage and make sure that everything is moving systematic way. I really like you guys. Keep it watching, keep it vibing, because everything is more sensitive and more secure, so as we can come together as a team and acknowledge that things are running very nice from this position. I really like you guys. Keep it locked, keep it coming, keep it vibing. Hello bro, how are you? Unataka kuongea kwa kamera? How are you bro?
I'm good.
You are the security?
Yes.
Hey, I see you have a radio here.
Yeah,
Everything is so awesome.
Yeah.
What's your name, bro?
My name is Elvis.
Your name is Elvis?
Mwita.
Elvis Mwita.
Yeah.
You look young. How old are you?
I'm sound.
How old are you? Uko na miaka ngapi?
26.
26. Hey, and you are working so meticulously. How is the work?
My work is I am security.
Oh, security.
Yes, I am.
You are making sure that security is upheld.
Yes.
So I like it. Thank you very much, bro.
Yes.
Continue your same job, eh?
Yes.
One day I'll come and I'll surprise you.
Yes.
I will surprise you one day. Don't worry. Thank you very much, bro, eh? Gota.
Sasa nilikuwa nataka nizungumze. Unajua jana nilikuwa nataka nizungumze na wewe nielewe.
Oh, you want to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. With the camera or off camera?